So today was another real good day for the build project. Look what they did. They got all these concrete forms set up, the insulated concrete forms, ICFs. They're ready to go. They're going to pour the concrete inside of them tomorrow. We'll get a closer look at them in a bit, but I gotta show you how these things snap together. If you're a fan of the Legos for kids, those little toys, this is kind of like Legos for concrete. So they've got the studs over here, and inside of these things they've got some plastic pieces that'll hold on to the rebar, and they also help to snap them together. So I've got some corner pieces here, and I'll go ahead and snap one of them down on top of the other, and just like the Lego bricks, they snap right in and they make a great sound. If you ever like that sound of the styrofoam kind of squeaking together, yeah, I know my wife don't care for that real much. So anyway, it makes a good squeaky sound when you put it together. Then they got these here clips like this, and they're pretty slick. You grab one of them like so, and then you just push and pop, they snap together. Oh, that one's in the wrong spot to demonstrate anything useful. Oh, no, I've done it. Went and dropped one of them. So in between where the layers are here, where they separate, you can put the metal clips in place. Just hook it on the bottom and then push hard. There she goes. Pops in place, and now that's anchored together. And you can also run these things when you're trying to join two pieces together the other way. So you can run it to another one and have it go horizontal and lock in a couple of the blocks together. So pretty neat little product, and like I said, they got it all ready here. So we'll climb inside the trench and take a better look at how they did everything here. So here we go. They've got spray foam down here so the concrete isn't going to seep out the bottom or the sides, or sometimes when you get a little bit bigger gap, you don't want to see that. But now you dig inside here, you can actually see some things. So yeah, here's those little metal clips that are snapping things together so it's not going to fall apart on you. And then sometimes it looks like they just used zip ties when it wasn't quite the right spacing here. So they're a little bit closer together on this set, and so they had to use zip ties to get them to lock together. And you can see how they put the rebar in place in here and the rebar at the bottom. So this whole thing's going to be covered in concrete. And another thing that's kind of neat to look at is the edge of this product here. It's got like a thickened or a taper to it, so concrete will come in here too, and you know, does a couple nice things, especially if you're running in-floor heat. It will create a thermal break here. So that's 2 inches of concrete, or I'm sorry, of foam. 2 inches of foam that'll protect it, keep some of that heat trapped on the inside of the house versus the outside. And another neat thing about these, you can actually attach sheetrock right to the outside edge of this. So there's plastic strips in here. What are they? About every 8 inches. And you can run drywall screws right into that and attach sheetrock to it. So on the outside, everywhere where you see the logo, that's where you can put a screw in place and it'll hold on to the sheetrock. So a couple other things that are worth showing on the project here. This is for a covered porch. So we're going to have a footing underneath it, and they would cut this down so that the cement can come in here and be just a little bit lower than the cement that's on the inside of the house. So it's always a good idea to have your cement on the outside be a little lower so the water don't drain into the house. That'd be no good. And then on the inside here, it's kind of neat. They had to run a saw all the way around the inside layer here, and that's about 4 inches deep. So they're actually going to pour the concrete in here, and it'll be right here about 4 inches lower than the walls. So I think they're just going to fill this up to right about here tomorrow, and then we got to let her sit for a couple days, about 6 to 7 days. You got to let her sit, and then the concrete will get good and hard Then we can backfill all this stuff and pretend like it's never here. So that's kind of a neat job, and it's also fun to look at this and look at how straight that is. That's an 80-foot run right there. 80 feet of these Lego bricks stacked together, and there's a little bit of a wobble in it, but I'd say she's pretty straight for a foundation, and we should be ready to pour this out tomorrow, and it's gonna be an exciting time to see it all come together. So one last thing that's worth mentioning too is, where's the sewer gonna come in? They gotta poke a hole through here for the sewer line to come in, and they got it labeled right there. I think they even spelled it right, S-E-W-E-R. That's the sewer line. That's where she'll be coming in and feed the rest of the house there. But yeah, you can see how they're putting it all together. She's a beaut. It's also kind of neat to see how the garage is cut up a little bit. So right here where the cement comes in for the garage, this will be the garage floor height right there. Right there. And then this is cut down just a little bit lower so that the garage can come in right there. That's where you'll drive one car in, and we got a couple more, a 16-foot garage stall over here for you. So it's another beautiful night in northern Minnesota, and tomorrow the guys are going to be playing with the concrete even more. So we'll catch you guys all later. Don't you know construction?